Me and my niggas, they always win. Hop in the G, now we in Berlin. All this money I'm making, it never end. From this money, don't deviate.
What's poppin', you guys? It's your boy Cap, back with another video. Yo, today we're gonna be watching why Atlanta's dating scene is terrifying black women. Video by Oshay Duke Dennis. Now let me stop. Oshay Duke Jackson. Remember, y'all go to his channel, watch the original video in full, and go give him some love and tell him Captain Eisen sent you. Let's see what this is about. Full screen this bit.
What I'm about to say is probably going to sound real controversial, but it is what
By the way, she a baddie.
it is. From now on, especially living here in Atlanta, when I go out and I meet men and they approach me or I approach them, you know, you want to date both men and women, there is nothing wrong with that. Do that. But just know some of us women don't want to date a man who wants both.
Wait, whoa, what? All right, I didn't know this was gonna like bend hard left. Like they didn't even like drift into it to just. All right. I know now. So that's what y'all doing over there in Atlanta? Y'all pretending to be straight, and then when you lock her in, you just throw in the zest after? Wow. That's some new tech. I ain't know that tech.
And there is nothing wrong with that. It's called a preference. Just like you have.
There's nothing wrong with it. You see how she smirked? Yeah. There is something wrong with that. Don't come to me acting like it, like putting your best Hollywood impression, like you the straightest guy on earth, and then you lock me down for 3 months, and now you want to pull out zest. No.
Having a preference, we
I'll be terrified too.
have a preference.
In the 1990s, Atlanta had replaced New York City as the incumbent home of hip-hop and
Why am I in a documentary now? What the heck?
also entertainment. But Atlanta itself was the incumbent capital of the black gay community. But not only that,
Oh, the black gay community. Okay. San Francisco is the capital of all capitals of sus. So I thought, but of the black sus, Atlanta. Yeah.
but it was also the home of another community that Atlanta wanted nothing to do with, down low black men. You see, down low black men in Atlanta were ostracized, and they were pretending to be heterosexual, also blamed for the raising HIV and AIDS rates across the city. But not only that, these black men came from all across America, adding even.
Yeah, but why would you? Like, if I don't get it, bro. Like right now, like, bro, I'm single. My family know I'm single. I ain't chasing nothing. Like right now, I'm in the position where it just gotta fall in my lap. Honestly, and that takes 80 years. It's gonna take 80 years because I don't feel like going out and doing all this and swiping left. I don't feel like doing it. I'll just play Hollow Knight and do whatever I want. Like. So why I don't gotta go pretend like I'm dating to who am I satisfying, bro? If you a grown man, why are you chasing women on your own time? Is it to please somebody else? I don't get why you have to act straight and act like you want girls. If you want men, just don't date. Don't even do that. If you gotta be on a down low, do it on a down low. But like, why are you bringing women into this? Who are you acting? That means you're acting straight for somebody in your life. Like somebody in your life, your friends or something, they're pushing you. Yo, where's your girlfriend? Just tell them, bro, I don't have time for a girlfriend. I don't want a girlfriend right now. That's it. No, you got to put this whole facade. And you sus. So now you got to look for girls and all this stuff. And then out of nowhere, pull out the Ricky Martin. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you feel like you're being rushed by friends, family, that's none of their business. All right? Tell them I don't have a girlfriend. Mind your business. And then you could be sus on your own time, on your own, you could like pursue brolic men if you want. You don't gotta. First of all, people, you acting like somebody has a 4K camera on you, talking about somebody. Let's see if he's actually outside dating, like he said. I don't understand why you have to do that to women. if you're pretending to be straight, just don't date. Don't date at all. You know? And then if you got to be on the down low, be on the down low. But why are you bringing the women into this? Why you? I don't get that part.
The more
I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. I just probably went around in circles and said nothing.
fuel to the fire of the quote-unquote down low issue. But fast forward.
So I'm writing an essay on cats. Cats in art history. I'm an art history major, and this final is due on Friday.
But things started to change. Many black men who would have been down low in the 80s or 90s are now open about it. Black stigma towards gay black men has changed a lot since those times. And now, being a gay black man in black cities like New Orleans or even Atlanta is not looked down upon. You can still be a bisexual black man and still have women openly, and it's okay in certain cities like Atlanta. But this is to say that all...
I see what's going on. So you like sus and you walk straight, but you walk a little curvy, but you don't tell the women that you got your toes in both waters, hot and cold, and then the women they thinking that you 100% straight. I see. So you're using your both identities, your Clark Kent, your Superman, and you're not telling them that you Superman on the side. I got you. Okay. Yeah. And then, like I said, 3 months later, you're gonna shock her and you're gonna think she's okay when she sees you in your Teletubby suit. No.
women want a bisexual black man.
What I'm about to say is probably going to sound real controversial, but it is what it is. From now on, especially living here in Atlanta, when I go out and I meet men and they approach me or I approach them, I'm going to ask them, are they bi, straight, or gay? And the reason why is because I'm just seeing way too many posts where there are bisexual men saying that they don't think that they should have to tell us that they're bisexual off top. Tell us, and when I say us, I mean women that prefer heterosexual men. Like, if you feel like you shouldn't tell me off top because that's...
Bro, if I was a girl and I'm out here dating men, I would want, and I would assume that if I'm dating a man, that nigga is 100% straight. I don't want to come in from work one day and I see a nigga being bang broed by the bang bro. No. What? Yeah, bro, no. And since y'all hiding that, I'm on her side. I will need to, let me see ID, Social Security, and let me get that birth certificate, bro. Because you wildin'. If it's happening so much where she got to specify that now, y'all wildin'.
That's your private life and you're going to live it how you want, but you're trying to integrate your private life into my private life.
Yeah.
You're trying to integrate with me. So if you want to integrate with me and be into my life, I need to know what I'm dealing with. And if I prefer not to deal with that, that's...
I doubt there's women that want to date men. I don't think most of them will be okay if, you a little bisexual. No, you can't. What?
That's my choice, and I have the right to do that. And I'm tired of everybody trying to make us feel bad for wanting a heterosexual man. Like, if I want a man who don't sleep with other men, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, all right? Nothing wrong with that. So don't even feel bad. The people that are making you feel bad, they wanna have you and have the bang bro on the side. No.
The lady brings up some very interesting points. She doesn't want to deal with any black man that's bisexual, and that is her preference. And what you're hearing now is black men argue about it. Like, wait a minute, I'm a bisexual black man. Why is it that I don't have to tell you my sexuality? Why is it important? It went from a lot of men saying, I'm bisexual or I'm actually gay, and I'm going to hide it from you, to saying, hey, listen, you're entitled to date me even if I'm bisexual. And this leads to another problem.
I've noticed how most black gay men here are really teenage boys in adult male bodies.
That's everybody.
So many
Gay
of
or not.
them have come to Atlanta as and see Atlanta as this place of refuge for them because they couldn't thrive.
Get off what they wanted to get off in other cities. Yo, New York women aren't taking that. They already like more aggressive than we are. And out of nowhere, you just gonna pull out. Like, yeah, I was thinking about, see if we could bring another man into the mix. What? Nigga, she's gonna throw all her Timberland boots at you.
As a openly gay black male in their hometowns.
And then the thing is, as a man, I don't care what you say. If you're a man and you say you're bisexual, you're gay. There's no difference. You're gay. Okay? I don't care if you like a little women on the side, a lot of women on the side. If you had 1,000 women on the side and you had one dick, you're gay. There's no bisexual for straight men. A bisexual man is a gay man. 100%. So I don't want to, there's no distinction.
Or wherever it came from. They never got the chance to really grow up.
Now, this video is from a gay black man, and he's mentioning something that is tied to the first individual, which is a lack of immaturity. He's not from Atlanta and he's moved there, but he says he's noticed so many gay black men are childish and immature. But wait, there's more.
So that's why it feels like it feels here in the community in Atlanta with gay black men. It feels very immature because it is very immature. It feels reckless and chaotic and messy because it is chaotic, messy, and all of those things.
He says this is why the gay community in Atlanta feels so messy and all of these things, because you're not dealing with real men. You're dealing with little boys in men's bodies. And if you think about the first statement that the lady's saying, she didn't say it just like that, but it's obvious why a woman would want to know if she's dealing with a man seriously, if he's gay or not. Like she.
Exactly. Notice what he said, right? If he's gay, he didn't say if he's bisexual. No. No, and I think there's nothing wrong with her wanting to know that. That's wild, bro.
She would want to know that are bisexual. It just makes 100% sense, okay? And for a man to want to have an issue with that, in my honest opinion, number one, you're not respecting her, and number two, it comes off as childish or even immature for you not to want to divulge that information.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? That's crazy, bro.
I mean, after all, if you were a bisexual man and you were dating a man, I mean, after all, a person does deserve the right to know. And speaking of immature, a person was recommended to me. This guy right here, GFM_Mook Guru. And he seems to be the issue that a lot of people are talking about in Atlanta. Here is a guy that is going viral for all the wrong reasons. And of course, according to his own status, he lives in Atlanta. He's an entrepreneur, influencer, dancer, actor, model.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down.
Yeah, what?
You is.
Yeah, when a person has that many jobs or careers, they don't have one.
Got him.
Unemployed game.
Got him.
And we're about to find out why. So in this particular clip, he is talking about the fact that he's confused. He doesn't know who he's going to be with. He's been with a woman, he's been with a man. And now again,
Oh, nah, bro. Oh, nah. And look, on the outside, I don't know if there's I'm an ignorant, cis nigga man, all right? On the outside, you look at this guy, he looks straight as heck. So I think that's what's going on too. And then you pull up to the woman who thinks you're 100% straight. And then y'all end up going out one day and you in a dress.
he is honest about his sexuality, that he likes both, but this is something that's contradictory because he says he has a preference for women. He prefers women, but we don't really know what he means by women. And I think this is what the lady was referring to as some of the issues that she's finding in the dating community in Atlanta. But wait a minute, it gets worse.
Wait, what do you mean? You don't know what he means? We don't know what he means by women. What? Oh nah.
You know what else is dumb as hell that do? You hang around all these gay right? Y'all got gay friends, right? Oh, I love gay. And then you watch all your gay friends hood ass that you like, that you go for, and then you go date the same tell me they ain't gay. Shut the up, you dumb ditzy. The answer's right here. It's in your face. But you gonna tell me I'm gay? No, them gay. You and I'm really just honest.
Now this dude is just crashing out. So in this case, he's upset with women because they have gay friends. And those gay friends,
I don't get why he just crashed out there. What is happening, bro? What video did I click on? I think I'm on the wrong side of YouTube, bro.
Are dating hood dudes. And so those hood...
Wait, who's dating hood dudes? The gay guys?
He's upset with women because they have gay friends. And those gay friends are dating hood dudes.
Okay.
And so those hood dudes must be gay because you're dating the same guys like those hood guys. So every hood...
Wait, what? I must be slow. Please, my fault. I gotta rewind this again. What?
They have gay friends. And those gay friends...
So the women have sussy baka friends, okay?
Are dating hood dudes.
But what do you mean by gay friends? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are the women's friends women and gay or men and gay? But I guess he would have said lesbians, right? All right, let's assume they're men. So the women have sussy baka men friends, and they're dating hood dudes.
And so those hood dudes must be gay because you're dating the same guys like those hood guys.
Because you're dating those hood guys like those hood guys. I don't get it, bro. All I get is that if a sus dude that's a woman's friend is dating a hood dude, that hood dude is sus. There's no if and buts around it. But I guess he's saying that those women that be complaining are dating dudes that date sussy bakas. So what are they complaining about? I guess the complaint is they know. They don't want to find out, like I said, 3 months after you pull out a strap on talking about some put it in my butt. That's what they don't want to, I think that's the issue. In this case that you're pointing out, sir, they know because it's their friends. And they know all the dudes their sus friends dated. So if they want to date them, they already know. They already know what they're about. Oh, yeah, he probably like both, but, I already know what's going on. I'm not being lied to. I'm not being bamboozled. I'm not being hoodwinked. All right? He's not pulling out the plastic BBC talking about some, can you Kanye me? Nah, they not, that's not what's going on. So she just wants that woman on the TikTok, she just wants, prerequisites. That's it. She wants to know ahead of time. And then she can make the decision whether she wants to date you or not. Whether she wants to go through all that. Why y'all getting tight because of that? That is the dumbest thing to be angry about.
So every hood dude is gay. What? And now we're seeing the pattern. This is a guy who's trying to make everybody be like him because he's bisexual. And therefore, everybody else must be bisexual, which ties into the point of the immaturity that the brother talked about and that the sister talked about. All right. So now the agenda that.
Okay, what is going on? Every time I go a little more forward, it gets even more ridiculous. So just because he's a man and he likes both, that means every other man that's hood and acts like him, and that means every other hood man is also bisexual. They just hiding it.
That he has is that every dude is like him. And we got more.
Now, this is the number one question. How do you know you ain't never dated a DL nigga? Please.
Bro. If they was on a DL, if there was a guy a woman dated and he was on the DL, and you're saying how you never knew, there's probably situations where, yeah, probably that happened, but they broke up and left and moved on, and that never came out. So there's really no way to know yes or no if there's a guy that's a sussy and straight at the same time. That means he's super gay, and got into a relationship with a woman and never told her. Yeah, there's women that might have not known. So what? What does that have to do with they wanting to know now?
Please, me in the world is asking, how do you know as a woman you have never dated a man that has never did anything homo? How do you know for sure? Please show me the Carfax. Show us the Carfax, baby. Show us the Carfax, baby. Where are you getting all these straight men from? That's absolutely just straight.
What? So to him, there's no black straight dudes that exist. None. None in Atlanta. Everyone in Atlanta has to be gay or super gay. There's no straight. You can't walk straight in Atlanta. That's him. That's what he says. That's y'all man's. That's
now,
crazy.
somebody asks a question. How can you be gay? And then he talks about, have you ever seen a feminine boy or a trans person that you liked? Now, that's a rhetorical question, but we're talking about him. Like, how can you be gay? And it's a dumb question for the person to ask this guy. But again, the question is about him, and he's trying to force somebody else to feel like he feels, which is, I don't know, gender fluid.
He's right, you know.
But let's go on.
Yeah, that's true. But he's spinning it like it's like he's answering that question to the audience.
Like, what about another man turns you on? Bro, you know damn well you done seen a trans woman or a femboy or something, and you didn't look twice, gang. Y'all be out here capping. You feel me?
Oh, nah. So to him, everyone's gay. It is just today we got an agenda to act straight. That's crazy. Yo, this guy's wild. Bro, what is going on? And the trans thing, that could happen. What happened? What was that girl with Chingy, the whole situation, Sydney Starr? Like, there's some that look like women. But the minute niggas find out or see that Adam's apple zoom in or find out they're not women, we're not going to keep pursuing the situation. We're not going to keep looking like, oh, no, let me get a third look. Because if you do that, then you just one of the gayest. So what do you mean? That has nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, people been fooled looks-wise. Oh, yo, is that a girl that I walk past just now? But the moment niggas find out, the situation doesn't continue. You act like, oh, nah, yeah, I just saw his penis. It don't matter, though. She looked like a girl. What?
And then on top of that, why are you commenting on a homosexual or gay post anyway?
No. Why you trying to make it out like just because you gay, everyone's gay in Atlanta? Everyone. They either acting or got some type of hidden conspiracy agenda. There's no way in heck there's people that are only straight. That's your situation. Why are you doing that? Don't try to talk about some. Why are you coming on gay posts? That's a serious question. Why are you gay? Stop.
But you're not gay. Come on, gang. It don't matter but what turns me on about a man and what, arouses me, because I'm living in my truth. Why are you questioning me when you should be questioning yourself, gang?
So the person asks, you're getting offended.
Why are you questioning that there's no straight people here? What is that?
Never did a DL man next, and he's talking to her like, well, how do you know that all your men have never been DL? Which is actually a decent question. But then the bigger question is, why do you feel so need to respond to it? If you're a bisexual man, then you don't have to really worry about what other people are thinking or crashing out.
Exactly.
And again, it points to some of the immaturity that's going on in Atlanta. Like, if you liked whatever you liked, it shouldn't be a problem. You should, just go on with your stuff. And I've noticed this whenever I have some of these videos from like,
especially the people like him that's out and about. Everyone knows it's not a secret. You're not in the closet. You're not scared. Because it's hard out here. People like me, but especially somebody like him. Like, what's the problem with letting a woman know? Yo, I like both. I like salt and pepper. I like honey and sugar. I like peanut butter and jelly. All right? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, how did this turn into some huge situation when she just wants to know, tell her up front, and you acting like, nah, bro, why I got to give my social? Nah. Nigga, because you need when you applying for a job, you got to give your social. That's it.
Lesbians or gays, a lot of their content is tied to their sexuality. It's just like, oh, if you're a heterosexual person, do you have to always come on and talk about the fact that you're heterosexual? Like, no, okay, you're gay or you're straight or whatever. Then, all right, so now that we got that out the way, what's for dinner tonight? Like, why is all of your content always tied to being gay or bisexual or trans? Every time
Because he knows, bro, that's what runs up the numbers. He knows. That's why he's answering these dumbass questions that to him it shouldn't be a crazy question. Talking about some ask yourself. Nah, my man who's straight wants to know, yo, what do you like about BBC? Is it the channel? Is it the length?
I noticed this from influencers, it's always tied to that. Okay, we get your point. That is what you identify as. But why is everything tied to this? And then this is the most interesting one.
Women create a narrative that a bi man.
Wait. So how are trans women and women the same? Again, those men are bi at best. What? That is not the same. What?
Man doesn't exist because if you do anything gay with a man, women just say you're gay. They don't believe in a bisexual man.
Yeah, duh.
Second thing,
You're gay. What the heck?
femininity is an energy.
You a gay guy that likes women. That's it. That's simple.
That's how trans women and women are the same. That's how gay people and women are the same.
Yeah, this guy's, what do you call him? What do the kids say? He's rage baiting. This guy's clip farming, wave surfing, skyscraping, all that. Like, what? This guy knows what he's doing, bro. There's no way a woman with a penis and a natural born woman is the same. There's no way he thinks that, bro. There's no way. Come on, bro. I know, like, the American school system is crazy, but nah.
That's why it doesn't matter if you have a man.
He know what he doing.
Man or a woman because it's energy.
No, it's
How
not.
the think we got studs?
So now,
No, it's not. I can't put it in an application talking about some, yo, my energy, I feel like a woman today, so I'm going to put female.
he's saying that femininity is an energy, and I mean, he's condescending. Well, a man can be effeminate. I mean, how do you think we have studs with masculinity?
Shut up.
Well, femininity is an energy, yes, but what does it derive from? Yeah, it derives from biological women, just like masculinity derives from masculine men or men in general, biological men. It's what you express as emotions based off of biology. But again, this is a person twisting and turning things to make it feel as if he wants to feel. And then again, here's the biggest issue.
So you telling me women, y'all?
Yo, my man, pull your pants up, bro. There's no need for me to see a bulge on camera. What is going on, bro? Put a sensible over that something. Bro, O'Shea, come on. You got to help out. What is happening?
I had a cat dog, but men, we can't have a cat dog. I want some cat dog too. We got to normalize.
There we go. See, so I'm not the only one. You just gay and you like a little bit of women. That's it.
I'm not saying that there is such thing as a bisexual man out in the world. There's such thing as bisexual women. Women want cat dog. Why can't the men get cat dog? I want cat dog too. Cat dog. Cat dog.
A bisexual woman is just a woman. It's just a woman. Niggas would date bisexual women. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's nothing wrong with that, you know, but that's different. Men, once you like dick, that's it. No matter how no matter how, if you get 1,000 women a day, you still like dick.
A lonely world with a little cat dog. I want some cat dog.
I'm tight. This guy's from he watches my cartoons. Nah, bro, don't be singing that.
What's wrong with me having a little cat and a little bit of dog every now and then?
So he's talking about cat dogs. Basically, cats and dogs are opposites of each other and typically are rivals. You know, you can have your cake and eat it too. And the biggest issue with him is he is pretty much tired that he is in a stigma as a bisexual man. Black women can be bisexual and it's okay. But him as a black man, he wants to be bisexual.
Bro, there's double standards. That's it. Like, what is the issue? There's double standards. Women, it's always like that, bro. What are you trying to, like? You're not bisexual. You gay as heck, bro.
And it's probably hard for him because
look at this nigga gyrating, bro. Pull up your pants, my guy. You look dumb and gay.
Maybe like in the 90s, this is a person that would probably be on the DL. And this is a person that's trying to be in Atlanta scene and bisexual. And now, in sort of just accepting it and accepting the issues that may come with it from people on social media, he is always fighting it and crashing it out. And so if this is the problem that you see in the Atlanta dating scene, I can see why there is so much chaos in it from people of all ages.
Yeah.
I mean, you have all these people coming from all across Black America that are moving to a city, trying to find themselves, expressing themselves finally, and then
then this guy's muddy in the waters, like ruining it, throwing flashbangs in a pile. That's what he's doing. Talking about something I'm bisexual.
Of course, you have, you know, these men that want other men, and then these men that still want women, and then these women that may want other women, and they may want other men or no men at all. We don't know, and all this fluidity and things like that. All of this seems like a world of dating chaos that I've never had to see in other cities. You know, I'm now in Kampala. This is not to say that there are not gays or bisexuals here, but the rules are a little different. I'm from Sacramento, and Sacramento is the state's capital of California, where LGBTQ stuff is heavy. And when I was last home and living there, this wasn't even an issue. I don't know what the problem is now, but the reality is now is that these guys like him want to make every black man gay.
Exactly.
Because
what is
every
going
black
on with
man
that?
must be gay because
I'm gay.
He likes me.
Yeah, that's dumb.
And so if you criticize it, then everybody is like you.
Not me, the guy. Y'all know, man.
Well, the reality is everybody is not like him. And I saw another video. He
definitely not like him. This guy's out of control.
He says, well, you can't tell me that every person had, at least one person's had a gay thought. Okay, let me just say this. Let's say that this is correct. Every person walking on planet Earth has had a gay thought.
Even if is that true, even if that's true, like even if that's true, there's like, so what? The man is not gay. You have thoughts of stupidity that isn't supposed to be in your mind. What? You have one gay thought by accident. Now you just like Super Saiyan Ricky Martin? No.
Every person on planet Earth has also had a murderous thought. Could be a thought to steal, a thought to start a business, a thought to run a marathon, a thought to do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, but the thing is that in their behavior. Okay,
Exactly, bro. This guy, he's either dumb or rage farming.
Like, I thought about flying to Russia before and
Might be both.
going there. And it was what it was, a thought, all right? I never been to Russia, never wanted to go to Russia, no disrespect to Russia. But I thought about it and thought about going and never did. And that was just thinking about going. There's business I thought about doing, doesn't mean you do it. And some people may or may not have that thought, but you're only saying these things because you want everybody to be like you, which means that you're not comfortable with yourself.
Exactly. Like you trying to anamorph everybody to yourself. No. You gay, be gay. That's it.
All right. And that's why these women are complaining about these guys, because these men are uncomfortable with who they are, so they want to hide it from them.
Yeah, so now you got a Clark Kent, your women date. Come on, bro.
Which is insane. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshay Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of...
Well, man, you see what's going on here. This is crazy work. Crazy. Nigga can't be gay by himself. That's wild. Anyway, bro. That's the end of the video, man. Thanks for taking the time of your day to chill with me. And, we'll probably be back tomorrow or a little bit later. Whatever, bro. But, yeah, man, remember, anything is possible. God first. Peace.
The money I generate, a nigga be rich almost every day. I'm always on top at the head of state. My rest be on that.